I hope you're not getting too comfortable, because it is time to sing the Song of Horror. This is a game. That's all I know about it. I got it on Steam. I think it came out in October. We're going to be horrified. Look, usually I begin these playthroughs by giving you a rundown on like the developer and what platforms it came out of and maybe a little bit of history. I can't do that tonight because I don't know any of it. I'm just going to... I know it's an episodic game. I have the first episode. It's just Prelude of Friday like any other. We're going to take a look at some settings. What do we got here? Sound is going to be all 100%. Difficulty. Interesting difficulty settings here. There's MR James, which is just the story, please. MR James is the easiest level. In this mode, you'll face fewer dangers, and the dangers you do come up against will be easier to overcome. But the default difficulty is Edgar Allan Poe, the original experience. Edgar Allan Poe is the basic difficulty level for Song of Horror, which has been designed and balanced based on this level. This is the game exactly as it was envisioned. So, I mean, if this is the game as it's meant to be played, I guess we'll keep it on Edgar Allan Poe. Subtitles is on, and that was on by default, so good job. Font size was originally medium. It has been switched to large because this is being streamed. We want large fonts. The hotspots will be highlighted. The objects I can interact with will flash. It says visual cues when listening. It says please don't turn this on because it makes this game mechanic significantly easier. It is designed to make playing possible even in noisy environments. So apparently I will need to listen for audio cues. My controller will vibrate. The graphic settings are on medium and low. These are the default settings. I haven't tried turning them up because I don't know what the performance on this game is like. Not going to turn on chromatic aberration or film grain because, you know, again, streaming. Alright, that's the settings that we got. This is the PC version of Song of Horror. I don't know if it's on any consoles. I don't know anything about it. So let's start and be scared with the prelude. You see that? Be sure you put headphones on and pick up an Xbox controller, even if you're not playing. I expect you'll be holding one in your hands as you're watching this. Is this game, what is this, what happened to Ethan Mars after the events of Heavy Rain? And that's not his voice. Alright, so we're walking around. Some static camera angles. Turn the lights off. It's more atmospheric that way. A fun ironing marathon this weekend. Okay, so I guess we got lots of little descriptions at these items. I don't know where to put them. I doubt they fit on top of the wardrobe. I got this hat after seeing The Untouchables about 10 years ago. Don't think I've worn it once. Well, yeah. I mean, look at that hat. It's completely out of fashion. I mean, The Untouchables is a period piece. Don't base your wardrobe decisions based on that.
Oh, crikey, seriously?
Oh, crikey, the phone.
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
All right, so this author has gone missing, and we are playing as Complaining McGee, who has been assigned to go to the house and find him because he's not answering his phone. Friday like any other. Is it real? Do we really get calls on Friday evenings to go to empty houses looking for people? Well, I mean I'm getting real Remothered vibes. Am I the only one getting that? That's the door. Let's look around maybe. Oh, what did that say? Why take the side door when I can take the main one right here? Can I run? Let's see. There we go. There's some running. L trigger.
Hello? Is that music?
Uh-oh, I'm hearing a music box.
Take a look.
And we know that's where the black tentacles came from. A light source. Each character has their own light source. We got RT or press R stick. I hate pressing the sticks. Does anyone like pressing the analog sticks to do things? I never think that feels good. So it's going to be RT. Once it's on, you can choose the direction which you want to point the light. Use R stick. Illuminate specific areas. Help you interact. Your light source. Oh, your light source will never run out. How is that possible? We all know using flashlights drain batteries like mad. You have to constantly find new batteries. This is unrealistic that you can just use the flashlight all that you want. Oh, I'll have to hold that down. And it just never runs out.
Playing a music box.
Is someone doing that? We could go to that nice restaurant. Probably take things slow. Don't want to mess this up. Not again. Pretty sure he said something different the first time. So I guess you get alternate dialogue when you look at something the second time. There does seem to be quite a few things to look at. Look like travel guides. Clock marks 12. A lot of clothes. Is anyone home? Husher is a lot of pictures. Rest must be family. Paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. Only anime posters. Anime wall scrolls in my place. This house is so boring in comparison. I can't seem to look at whatever that dot is down there. You see it, right? There's a dot down there. Oh, there we go. I have to actually point at it to do that. That's weird. Suitcases. Like someone was going to get out of here in a hurry. Maybe someone wanted to get away from the music box with the black tentacles in it. That's understandable, really. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder he's sarcastic, because there's no one in the house. I understand. I get sarcasm. Nice record player. Chessboard. Piano. Look at all those bottles. Someone is on the booze in this house. Someone's knocking them back. We remember those days. They almost ruined our lives. That's why our wife left us. This plant is barely alive. When was the last time they watered it? Need a housekeeper to fix up this horror house. I mean, it doesn't sound like we're doing too well at the company we're at. Maybe we should apply for the job. Come to think of it, I did pick large font, didn't I, in the options? This seems pretty small. Decorative fruit, the expensive porcelain kind. Guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. I judge people's wealth by the quality of the porcelain fruit in their living room. Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order there. Family portraits, I guess. They look old. Look at this mirror. Can I break it? Man, that mirror is dirty. Someone needs to clean all this. Something on the table. What is that? What is it? Table set is covered in dust. Where is everybody? It's like no one's been here for years. Nope, has not been cleaned. Anything over here? No. What does that say? Music's coming from the opposite direction. Here's a box. A matchbox. Can't think of any reasons to burn the house down yet. But the night is young.
No, the music isn't coming from upstairs.
No reason to look up there. I'm back out here in the front hall. I can't open that door for some reason. He doesn't have a problem with looking at with opening other doors where the music is not coming from. But some doors he does not want to open. We're back in here.
There's something on that door.
Documents and items. We can inspect it to gain information by pressing A. We can use R stick to examine the backside. First letter from Isaac Farber, a letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion, post-stamped August 1st, 1998. That is like a month after Resident Evil 1, so this is going to take place like a little less than 2 months before the outbreak in Raccoon City. It's the time period this takes place in. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatient, why was I saying that? Awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you must find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian, it's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I never heard the song before, but my attempts at finding the score, the name or composer has failed. It's like it's a cursed tune from the other world, Sebastian. You should listen to it. It will get into your brain, and then your brain will be haunted. That's why it's the Song of Horror. Listen to it. Whoop. Can spin it around. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. Your homeboy, Isaac Farber. I've also enclosed a little information I managed to find about said box.
Interesting.
Well, it's not really what we're here for, Ethan.
How can there be a door there?
Oh, that's a bad sign. What's on the other side of that? This? There's a door on the other side of this? Yeah? Why is there, like, black tar coming out of the sides of the door? Well, clearly we shouldn't open that. This radio has to be older than me, and are those rifles real? What is this newspaper? Can I read it? I guess not. There's stuff flying all over the place. Reminds me of my college dorm. Classical music. Well, I guess the only thing to do is to open the impossible door that is oozing. Oh, there's something else I can look at here. What is that? This guy likes to hunt, Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Alright, let's open it. It's not giving me the option to not walk in, I guess.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired, and I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there. Just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Now that I know about the threat, can I get her to buy like a doorstop on the way? Because that could have defeated the evil if we just had a doorstop. Anyway, here's Sophie Van Den End. She's 40 years old. She's got a candle. No flashlight for her. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. She has 5 in speed and stealth, 4 in strength, 6 in serenity. She has scented candles. There's also Etienne Bertrand. He's 45. He's got a lighter. He's a confident, a self-made man, sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel's become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. He's got 5 in speed, 4 in stealth, 6 in strength. Okay, so he's a little bit less stealthy, a little bit stronger, and a little bit less serene. Writing down anything important is the secret to remembering, Etienne. So he says. Who's this guy? Alexander Laskin. He's 59. He's drinking up a storm. He's got a candle. Alexander and his wife Masha are housekeepers at Right. Okay, so they're housekeepers at the mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. So he's a little low in speed. He's very high in both stealth and strength, very low in serenity. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. This always worked for me. Elena Ramos, 32. She's got a flashlight. She's a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Elena is part of a highly qualified tech support team, preparing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. She's got some high speed and stealth, average strength, below average serenity. She's got a walkie-talkie. It doesn't work very well. It picks up lots of weird interference. Okay, so the cutscene we saw said Sophie was going to go. I guess I will pick her. Just, you know, for the sake of canon. That was an incredibly dirty traffic light on the left side of the screen. Did you see that? It was filthy. Someone had to clean that. I mean, even if it's next to a haunted house, there's no excuse for that traffic light being that filthy. Alright, time to go. Daniel's car is here. He's inside the house where that car broke down. Can I go this way? Totally jammed. Probably has not been open for years. Oh, newspaper that's been through a storm. Can't read it. It would be great if each of these protagonists just walked into the ghost door and got trapped there.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
Just one after another, and at some point someone opens the door and like a bunch of people come pouring out because they're just packed in there. Greasy fingerprints all over the glass. Okay, she'll go in here. Tears in the wind. Packed suitcases. Suitcases everywhere, but why? What could have been happening here? Old bicycle. But none of these things are Daniel. This looks like a puzzle.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
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 Mm-mm. She should have more of those. An old metal box. Look closely at... I don't see any way to get this open. Fuses. Screwed down. We need to find a... You know, if I'm going to an old house that's possibly haunted, I really should bring tools with me. Should bring the screwdriver with me because I'm going to need it. It'd be so easy to get these tools before we go into the haunted house. No. What about the clock? What's that doing? Time is not set properly. Nothing we can do about that, though, I guess. Oh, a document. Note found in the mansion, written by Catherine. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in... I don't know what that voice is. I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back. And I don't want them playing with it. Family photos. Pile of suitcases. Can we go upstairs? I wasn't able to do that with Ethan.
I should take a look on this floor first.
No, she's not interested in going upstairs either. I wonder if upstairs exists in this episode. Maybe there's nothing up there. Let me look closely at these matches. Nothing I can... I guess I can't take it, but if I have something I could use it with...
There's something on the counter.
Fresh fruit. How can anything be fresh in such a haunted house? Russian cookbooks.
Yes.
Let's steal this ring. Signs of bottom half of key. Do not have anything. Oh, I did take the matchbox. Okay. And I took the metal box. I did not quite get that I was taking these things. Still some coffee. Might as well have some. Mmm. Why is there like a live wire sticking out there? That seems bad.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. We're in the pantry. It's where you keep your dry goods. Rusty can of motor oil. I guess we'll take it. Why not? Like, why wouldn't we take it? Listening at doors. What was that noise? Better take a look before you got back out. Press ear against door. When I see listen icon, press and hold Y. Pay attention to sounds that come from other side.
What was that?
What was that noise? It came from here. Seems like the coast is clear. All right. From now on, I can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Pay attention to icons when I'm near one. Use my map to find my way around. Press L stick for map.
I didn't hear anything in there.
All right, there's map. I have map. I guess it was nothing. Look at this impressive porcelain fruit over here. We know what's on the other side of the fruit. Oh, we need a key to get into the room with the haunted door. Is it the other half of the broken key? Perhaps. I would fit under that table quite nicely if I needed to hide from something. Why would we need to do that, though? It's just an empty house. Table was set for 4. They never ate their meal. Oh, we know how to play the piano? That doesn't sound like she knows how to play the piano. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes? Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of my ex-husband. Yes? My controller's vibrating. I think that represents, like, her heart rate. Like she got scared. I assume so. Maybe we could light this. Well, I got an icon for this. Why not? I need something to get it lit. She does not like hunting. His books are addictive. Like, maybe there's like some sort of, I don't know, evil spirits in his writing that makes you want to just keep reading. So what she says that maybe we need that's like we need to put fuel or something in there. Like, we just pour motor oil all over the fireplace. No, we can't do that. We need fuel. And you usually don't use motor oil to light a fireplace. It's not really appropriate. Oh, should I listen? Oh, I have to hold down the button to listen. There's like a tap. There's like a every few seconds there's like a little tap. I don't get the option to listen to this one. I assume that means there's not like a ghost on the other side. I assume that. My controller's rumbling again. Oh, because I'm hearing footsteps. I suppose I still can't go up here. Still no reason to look up here. Better look on the ground floor first. Maybe we could raid the fridge. Drawing by Saul. Drawing done by the youngest child. Let's read it. Well, nothing was happening. Anyway, it looks like that the youngest child had some, maybe wasn't doing too well. Drawn like this image of the child being consumed by the blackness. You know how that goes. This is the sort of thing you hang up on the fridge. I hear like a slight tap, but I don't know if that means anything. It's like only every few seconds. This one does not have a listen by it. Now we're back here, yeah. And there's nothing else here, right? Preserves and dog food. Preserved cereal. No other blinky points. All right, I guess let's go through the door that I'm hearing the tap. See what happens. Oh, can't. Sorry, it's locked. Never mind. I wonder if I'm supposed to do anything with this thing down here. Like the wire. I'm not sure what the point of that is. Why is this here? Came out from under the sink. There's a wire right there. I could try using things. How do I get rid of the water? Well, not with that, clearly. I don't think any of these things could get rid of this water. But I could always do the adventure game thing of using everything with everything. No, that's not what I want. I already tried that. Mm-mm. This fan turned on. We're not actually looking at the fan, we're just looking at cookbooks. It's very frightening. Remember in Nightcry, we got scared because like the hand dryer turned on? It's like that kind of thing. It's very scary. No, I turned that. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yes.
Yes. Nothing else around. And of course, I do need the key to go in here, which, as we know, is going to be our objective. Can I use half a key? Can I use half of it? No, I can't. This was the one I was listening to, right? Yeah, I didn't go in this one. Historical novels. Lovely camera. Replica camera. What's the point of a replica camera? Why would someone want that? We have to lubricate, huh? How would we do this? That's right. Pour the motor oil on the desk drawer to open it up. And we got the master key. Can we look closely at it? Yeah. Japanese swords. Can we take them to fight the ghosts with? Ah!
The phone. Should I answer?
No. Oh. Do I have to use the key?
Good. They hung up. I'd rather not get into anyone's business.
Yes, we don't want to get into anyone's business. That's why we're exploring someone's house. And who knows where the owner is at night, where there's supposed to be a family, but there's no one here, as well as our missing ex-husband. But we don't want to get involved in someone's business. Anyway, there was a door here. It's gone now. Julia and Saul's notes. Let's read. I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way, Mummy will believe me. I saw the weird door, Julia said. The one that wasn't there before. There's something on the back. Mummy was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door's scary. I will hide the key in the dollhouse, and I'll hide the 5 dolls, too. Even if they get mad at me, I'll bring them out when Mummy and Julia forget about the door. One will be hungry, so a friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mom takes a shower. The ugly one will watch the door so nobody comes in. All right, hide the key in the dollhouse. I don't know if we've seen a dollhouse, but maybe we should remember that. Now, can I still look at this? What the devil? This wall has like a stain on it. That's weird. Skulls on the wall. This is barbarianism. The room feels so dreary. We don't like any of this. Ooh, a screwdriver. I wonder if maybe there's something we could use it for. I can still look at this. What is this? Table's an utter mess. Get a housekeeper in here, by all means. Alright, so we can get into the room with the nightmare door, but it's not here. We need to find the key to it.
Daniel, is that you?
Mash? Should I mash or press? Okay, gather strength repeatedly press, so I should mash. Once I feel strong enough, press RT. Waiting for maximum strength is effective but risky. I decide when to push the door, but be careful. Okay. Gotta mash. And then... I don't know if I'm doing it right. I think that was right. Man, you don't want to let black mold in your house. Once you let it in, you will never get it out. The door, being extra careful. I made it this time. I'm safe for now, but I should not let my guard down. It could still be lurking. Certain events will give me the chance to put my ear to the door. Room's already visited. Be extra careful. Might save my life. Okay.
Oh, God! What the hell just happened? What was pushing that door?
Oh, is there something upstairs now? Maybe we can go up there. But for right now, we got the screwdriver, and I believe we found something that we could screw around here. Where was the thing? Oh wait, it was the box. We brought the box with us. We picked up the box here, and then we took the box with us. Not that. That. Old metal box is screwed shut. Screwed shut. Combined with screwdriver. No? So if I said combine, screwdriver plus box equals fuses. They were in an old metal box. What do I do with fuses? I don't know anything about electricity. Well. Was there a fuse box anywhere? Well, this is the boiler, but there is no power. This looks like a room that there'd be a fuse box, but I'm not getting any icons for it, I don't think. I'm not getting any icons. Oh well. It indicated we should go upstairs. Just curious. No? Still don't want to leave? Okay. I mean, she could leave if she wanted to. There's nothing stopping her. Clearly, there's no one in the house. Except the black mold monster. Remove the painting. The streets are so calm. Image of Catherine, Usher's wife, with their children, Julia and Saul. Uh-oh. I looked at it. Ah! What the? How could this be?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There's like some black mold on that door, it looks like. Where did this come from? Well, I guess we're not opening that. Anything over here to look at? No. No. Got like a little hallway down here. Remote control. If I want to open the garage door. Keep that table in mind if we need a spot to hide. Alright. So there was this, and also there was the dining room table that she's mentioned she could probably hide under. What we got here? African masks. Some are Indian, but that's not her field of expertise. Can I listen? No. Oh, a broken key, you say? Well, I don't think I could just attach this. Yes, we need to get some glue on. Some glue somewhere. I don't have any glue here. No, nothing here could be used as glue. So if I find some glue, then I can open that door. Let's remember that. Yep, can listen here. Is anyone in there? Doesn't sound like it. Well, no, there's like a slight tap again. Eh.
Yeah.
What is this, like, one dot? Sort of like floating. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I could see marks on the floor. Something about a trap door. Is it locked? Can I use the master key? No, apparently not. I don't think there's anything here that would do anything. Unless this remote control opens this trap door.
Nope.
What's this? Hold on. What's this floating one? They have an attic? But I can't reach that attic. I need to get like some kind of hook to pull that down.
What is happening to that door?
Well, I mean, the door moved, but I don't hear anything. It should be fine. Nope. Someone locked it on us. Then there's this, but can't do anything with this. It's got mold on it. Let's try it.
Yes.
Maybe I could wipe up some water with this. Cleaned up a lot of filthy water. What about electrified water? Can it clean that up? Electric water. Toiletries. Where is that kitchen? It's not that room. It's not this one either. Where are we? We're in dining. Yeah, you'd think the kitchen would be close to the dining room. It would only make sense. Alright. Let's wipe up some electrified water for reasons unknown. I'm still not really sure why we're doing that. Bye-bye, puddle. See you. All right. Well, I don't know what that did. The cloth is gone, so I've used it. Whatever purpose it had, I've used it. So I solved the electrical problems. What's on TV? No? Oh, nothing, I guess. I mean, the TV works. Let's see. Well, I guess we could try going to the... tried going to the garage. We do have this remote control. It's apparently supposed to do something there. You would think that the fuse box would be in that area. I haven't seen one, though. I've seen the boiler. But not a fuse box. Let's... okay, yeah, nothing really here. Yeah, this was locked, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, it says that was locked. What was this one? That's something we haven't been in, I guess. There's no icon for the garage door, but we do have this thing saying it's for the garage door. Oh, okay. I need to turn the electricity back on before I can do that. Mm-mm. I don't suppose Master Key would work. No. Lock shut. What about Master Key?
Yes.
Okay, that did work. Probably should listen in, though. It's probably fine. Alright, this looks like a place we might find a fuse box.
There's a note stuck on the safe.
What does it say? A handwritten note detailing Husher's riddle for his daughter, Julia. Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations! You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address, Saul's age, the decade and the year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear Inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy. I did not realize that this guy was the Riddler. Oh, this might be what we're looking for. Something must be amiss. Something's gone amiss. Alright, let's do some things. It's not just put the fuses in, it's put the correct fuses in the holes. So... Man, I don't know. I put them in wrong? Alright. To be honest, all I did was figure out that the bottom left had to be 20.
Daniel, if you're here, I'm going to find you.
And then just switch around the other 3 until it worked. Because to get 50, it had to be 10, 15, and 25 adding up to 50. And the bottom left was the only one that was not connected to that. So 20 had to be lower left. And I just switched everything, the other 3 around until it did it. So, a strange puzzle. Alright, we're powered up, and she said that we needed to turn the power on before trying the garage door. So let's give it a try. Water is dripping onto that electrical box. I must do something about it. All right. Let's see. The boiler functioning. Shut down left, start central, emptying right. In case of malfunction, preventing correct boiler functioning. Perform an emergency shutdown by keeping blue button pressed for 4 seconds. What would you say is the blue button? They said hold it down for 4 seconds. I wouldn't say any of these look blue. Hey, we're outside. Battery clamps. Nothing unusual about these. We're going to take them. I don't know why we're taking them. Oh, one of his folders. Try to take it? Yeah, take it. Smash the window. With your bare fist. Look closely. I'm trying to look closely. I can't seem to. Nothing's happening when I look closely. Why can't I open this folder? And also pressing use. Pressing look closely, looking use. Can I combine it with something? Do I just need to get like a knife and cut it open? I guess. The inside looks quite comfortable, but not that. Guess I can't do anything with this. Pick and bucket for gardening. Barbecue. Locked with a key. Well, does our key work? This is not the right key. All right, we turn the power on. What might we be able to do that we were not able to do before now that the power is on? We have not found any glue yet, and that's something that we needed to assemble. Oh, hello, there's someone there. But they closed the door. That's polite of them. We need glue. So at least I know that much. Anything else we can use? We have battery clamps now. But what might we need battery clamps for? Why did we trap ourselves in this room? Something terrible is drawing near. I need to hide before it's too late. Find a place I can go undetected. Once I've interacted with a hiding place, it'll appear on the map with the following symbol. Time is short to run, hold LT. Alright, I'm looking...
Over there! The hiding place!
Is it this? Don't forget to hold our breath. Oh, do I press something? Gotta keep calm. I managed to hide from the darkness. The worst is yet to come. Try to keep a level head. Follow the rhythm of my heartbeat by pressing LT and RT once at the beginning of each heartbeat. Don't let your heart beat too fast. Panic above all else. Don't look at it. Memories of Nightcry. I mean, of course...
For real? Or am I imagining things?
Nah, it's just a dark, dusty house. It's just the house settling, is all it is. Dollhouse is oh, there's supposed to be a key hidden in the dollhouse, I believe. Huh. But we're not really looking at that dollhouse, are we? We're not really saying anything about it. She says that if we have any dolls, this is where we put them. Maybe we should find some dolls. Another drawing. Yep, that's the shadow people coming to get you. What type of child makes such drawings? It's still moldy out here. Like, the black mold is now, like, all over this. There's more than there was before. Right, there was this. Didn't try this before. Alright, out on the balcony. Should I take the battery? Should I use something with battery? Use cables with battery? Perhaps. Cables go on battery? And then to floodlight? Alright. We can focus light. Does that make the mold go away? I guess it does. Oh no, but the light is burned out. If I keep doing that long enough, it doesn't, kind of burns itself out, I guess. There we go. Well, I guess we open that. Might as well take a look to see if there's anything else out here. Boxes of soil and fertilizer. Sure, let's cook a barbecue. Mmm. Happy anniversary. All right. What is inside the hidden door? Well, not hidden, but door blocked by mold. There's a gold key.
Huh.
This key has been to hell and back. Masha. Oh, servants' quarters. All right, we'll check that out. Door says Julia. Bookcase blocking this door. Now here's something behind this one. Don't hear anything there. Toilet's clogged and it reeks. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to stick our hand in. Oh, well, we're much too genteel to stick our hand in there. We're gonna have to use some tongs, I think.
Ew.
What kind of person would just stick their hand right in there? Oh, good. We got the black rag doll. Let's look at it. I'm glad we have this. Disgusting. Sounds fine in there. Never heard. Oh, must be getting old. These new bands with their devil music that the kids are listening to these days. What happened to Bach and Chopin? And the kids just don't understand. They don't appreciate it. Here's a recording.
Mommy's really scared.
Oh, is that all? Filled with medals and trophies. A real pro. But at what? Ooh, super glue. Mm-hmm. Ah, she's a skater. Girl's bed, covered in dust. Well, this is no... Okay, well, that didn't look like the girl's room anymore. Like, all of her stuff is gone. I must be getting old. Alright, we got something we can use. Let me just see. Am I still hearing that sound from this door? Yep, definitely still hearing sounds from that door. But that's fine. We have something that we can use now. Actually, wait, where was that? Let me look at this. It was upstairs, I think.
What is happening? I can't feel my legs.
This is what I was thinking of. Let's use our super glue. Let us combine with bottom half of key. Bottom half of key with glue. Let us use third letter from Isaac Farber.
I can feel my body again.
It's always a good thing to know. Always a good thing to be able to say. Dear Sebastian, everything is falling apart. I don't know what is happening to my telephone, but I can't seem to reach you, which is why I'm writing this. As I do, I pray it is not too late. Sebastian, do not listen to the music box. I repeat, do not listen to that music box. Something is wrong with that melody. I hear it over and over in my head. While I walk, when I read, while I eat or sleep, even of my dreams, and these are getting worse and worse. I feel observed, Sebastian. At first it only happened in my dreams, but lately I also feel it when I'm awake, although I find it increasingly hard to tell the difference these days. There's something here with me, a strange presence. In the halls behind each door I turn my back to. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm sorry, my dear friend, I cursed the day I sent you that box. Isaac Farber. Anything on the back of that? Whoop. No. Oh, did I turn this? Yeah, I guess I did that. Piles of paper. We don't want to sift through those. We got a metal hook. I can guess what we probably do with that. Is that long enough to reach the attic, though? I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Oh. Let's see. I guess it's that room. No, not that. This. Yeah, this one. There we go. Just long enough.
Done. Although I'm not sure if I should be relieved, to be honest.
Oh, hello. What's going on?
Hey. Julia? Are you okay?
She doesn't look okay. Probably should get a doctor to look at that.
What is this?
A crying friend, a parting gift, but only if they're themselves. So haiku folder 1. Ah.
What? Where did she go?
How could such a thing? Scaffolding outside. Do we want to do that? Maybe not. I wonder if other characters would not be afraid of heights. Well, we could try to go out the window, I guess. But then we also have the key to the servants' quarters. So we could try that. Still, I don't know what this doll does. Seems like an odd thing, but to carry around with us, but we're carrying it. Sure.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing high heels.
House building materials. Was the house still in the middle of being built? Telescope should be no, cannot use the telescope.
Hello? Anybody there?
Wrinkled piece of paper. Please come back. We can't leave the house. Nothing on the back.
I don't get it. I just don't get any of this.
All right, that's a hiding table. It's a hiding table if we've ever seen one. Okay, another doll.
Huh.
I guess that's fine out there. In here, I should say. That's a bad foundation. I don't see anything to take.
Stop shaking.
Yeah, okay, that's the earthquake bathroom. It's kind of difficult to use it because every time you go in here, the earthquake starts. Alright, I can look at this now. Fourth letter from Isaac Farber. Sebastian, I received the box again. I can't even stand to look at it, but still I hear its music. After returning it to me, has anything changed? Do you feel better? If so, maybe I should do the same, don't you think? I should try to find the previous owner, if that's even possible. Have you discovered anything? Please do tell me. I can't sleep or stay awake. I feel a presence. There's something here with me. Nothing on the back. Where am I? I'm in the master bedroom. So, that... Like, this has a door that goes out to the hallway, right? Oh, there it is. It's kind of like hidden back there. Go away, door latches. There we go.
Yes.
Elevation plan of the Husher Mansion. Scaffold goes here. Well, we've been on the scaffold. I guess this tells us which window the scaffold is out. I mean, she observed which one the scaffold was outside when we were there. Now we're back in this hallway. All right, so I have two dolls. I guess those are for the dollhouse, which are in the playroom. I guess I might as well drop those off. And I have the key to the servants' quarters. Oh goodness, sure. I guess we're not dropping off these dolls because look at all this mold. Got mold problems.
Shoot! There's nowhere to hide around here.
Should we just leave? We cannot leave. We can go in here. Oh, can we hide in the shower? It doesn't look like it.
Around here, I've got to get away.
Oh, I got tentacled. Sophie did not make it. And Sophie's not in her chair. Well, I mean, it says life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. That was not the case this time. There was no pulling through for Sophie Van Den End. And I guess that probably means it is the end of tonight's stream and our look at Song of Horror. Yeah, it's a video game, I guess. We, like, look the thing, walk through a house. She got a couple dolls, I suppose. And we got tentacled in the end. So I guess have a good night.